Hi, and welcome to Philip Miller Furniture. Today we're going to be showing you how to make a cork and chalkboard. Okay, I've selected poplar wood here. It's 2 inches wide by 3/4 inches thick. And then over here I've used plywood, that is 1/4 inch thick. Now the custom size that I'm making is what my wife wanted. I had some scrap laying around and I just had to cut it down to size. Here I am trimming off the edge. Next, I'm cutting out the groove that the 1/4 inch plywood's going to sit into. This is the frame that I'm making. I just set it up on the edge, and then I cut one side, and here I am cutting the other side, and you can see that little piece will just fall out, and that's my little groove. That groove is actually 1/4 inch deep and about a little less than an inch. I believe I did 3/4 of an inch into the wood there. Here I'm making my angle cut, just a 45 degree. This is where they're going to join the frame. And here I'm using some wood glue to put on, and I'm using my little tool here. I'll show you that here. And I'm just smoothing it out really nice and smooth. There we go. Looks good. What I'm going to do now is use this band clamp. I really love this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on edge together, and then I'm using this band, which has a 45 degree angle that just sits right into the edge of your frame. And it's a band, so it can be any size. So this is a custom size that my wife wanted, but you can make it any size that you want. And here I am just tightening it up. This is kind of the part where you tighten. You just cinch that little wrench there. Okay, it's all glued up now, so I'm just taking the band off. And now what I'm doing is I'm applying chalk paint. I put about, I believe it was 3 coats on this. I wanted it to be pretty thick. And then once I had it smooth and everything, I let it sit here and just dry overnight. Next, I'm opening up the stain. I use Varathane gel stain. I really like this stuff. It really works great and keeps an even stain across your work. You can see how it's applied here. Varathane polyurethane is my favorite stuff to use for all my woodworking projects. I like it because it doesn't bubble up or anything like that when you're using it. And I use the spray because it does a nice even spray, and it's just easier than brushing it on. Next here I'm gluing everything up. I'm laying down all the glue inside that inside track where my cork and chalkboard will lay, and I'm using my little tool here to smooth out the glue. Here it is. It's about to go on. It fits really nicely. Next I'm using my nail gun. I used 1/2 inch nails to go through, and this is just to keep it all nice and secure and firm everything up. Nail gun's really great for this. Okay, so here I'm cutting the cork board on my table saw, and then I'm using some really quick 30-minute glue to adhere the cork. Just smearing it all around there, and then laying it right on top, and then you have to apply some pressure. You want to make sure that really holds. So it's just getting in the corner here. And just cleaning off a little dust there and pushing everything down, make sure the glue bonds with the cork. Next is the little strip that I made to fit in between the chalk and the corkboard. And then I'm flipping it over on the back side because I'm going to adhere the hooks, or the parts that the hooks or the screws in the wall are going to adhere to. I found that these are really great. I'm doing 3.5 inches inset to the inside. Doing it on the other side. And then I bought these because I liked them because they had the nails kind of preset. I've always had a hard time getting the nail and then getting inside of this, and I've always hit my thumb, so I figured I'd just use these because they're easier. There it is, all hung up on the wall there. Came out really nice. Here you can see my wife added my son's preschool times, a calendar, and a really good verse here, which is so true. And then over here, my son wanted me to add some of his artwork, and that's his tree house that he wants me to build him. Please hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching.